we were facing the issue with the PR thing. Anyway, it is not related to us, but still I wanted to show you that means when we created one non-stock material, even though that release strategy was not there, means normally the PR should be approved. The PR generation is from order. Okay, PR got generated from order. From order in the sense that time category will be means we have seen it will be F, means from order it got created. Correct. Means normally if there is any strategy, then it goes for the strategy, it will show that. But yesterday non-stock item was there. Okay, for the components, it was asking a release strategy. That issue, like I had checked, means there is an SAP note on that. I will show you that note. Okay. Normally, like if any issues are there in S4HANA and ERP, you find that is not because of a configurations things or backend some program issue. Okay, means example say some configurations you have to change because of that particular configuration, some other error is coming up like that. Then SAP will release a note. In that SAP note, they will mention that means why it is this issue is there and what you have to do, whether you have to upgrade your version or you want to install something or some code has to be upgraded or configuration has to be changed. Okay, there are two types. In that, this one is SAP knowledge base article. It was released on this particular one. Okay, last year. So here they have mentioned, if someone remembers the issue, then here we can see error message was this. Means you check where PR is not subject to release strategy. Still it was coming, this particular error. Okay. Where that wording, yeah, not approved for ordering. Anyone remember? This purchase requisition item not approved for ordering. This message we used to get, right? So this is the resolution for ERP and S4HANA. In S4HANA, they are telling like, go to this particular thing, OLMV, purchase requisition, and go for this flexible workflow and activate like flexible workflow for purchase requisitions. Okay, we have to remove this for that to be enabled. So I will again go over here. Then I'll go for document types. I'll show you the path. OLME T code means it will refer you to purchasing one. Yeah, here. This is called OLME T code. They have said like go to the OLME T code, and in that like purchase requisition, in that like flexible workflow for purchase requisitions. Okay, in that like activate flexible workflow for purchase requisitions. Okay, go for this activate, and here purchase requisition was type of NB type. Okay, this is purchase requisition. This template was there. So for this tick mark was there. I had removed this tick mark. Okay. If someone has activated and you want the log, okay, that also we can.
What is the heading of those columns?
Which column?
This two column. OV, RELP, and then SC. The checkbox.
Release strategy. This is overall. One second, I'll show you. Overall release of requisitions.
And the second
requisitions. Second one is flexible workflow. This was activated. Scenario based flexible workflow. Yesterday, if you check that PR, right, one person name was there. Okay, it had gone for the workflow, means for the approval of that particular person.
Yeah.
Okay, he has to log in that ID and you have to approve it. If that should not happen, and this then means knowledge base of the article, they have removed this. Means by mistake, by default, it was activated. Then you have to remove this. Okay.
So currently it is currently it is activated for NBS, right?
Yes, exactly, NBS. Okay, for us, like when we are PR is getting generated automatically from the order, it is picking this NB type. Okay, this is the configuration for NB. It is picking up. So I have removed this NB. So go for your selection. If you go for, okay, one second, where we will have a change documents. Yeah, change logs. You go for utilities and change logs. For configurations, you can check from which date to which date. So execute. So yesterday, like we had done this, means with the user ID. Okay, this user ID, my user ID, and earlier like for this document type, this time and workflow is this, and X mark means earlier it was like checkbox was there, new is not there. This way also you can find out if someone has changed the configuration settings. You can track this. Now it won't be an issue. If you go for PR, it won't ask for any approval. Yeah, we can test that in next case. So whenever we create an order, we'll test that. So today I'm going for work order config. So yesterday we have seen notification configuration session. We had in that, like, we had created a new notification type. Today we will see work order configuration. Yes. What all other types we have seen, like different order types? Normally corrective maintenance order. Next, we had seen like breakdown order. The name could be different, but in this, can anyone tell how do you differentiate both?
So breakdown, there is a checkbox which says that equipment is breakdown.
Okay, this checkbox differentiate. Rest everything is same.
Yeah.
And go for your shutdown order. How do you differentiate shutdown orders?
So shutdown, basically, the activity itself says like it requires shutdown. Shutdown required is checked.
Correct. Description is there, but in order, any field you want to segregate certain orders based on the shutdown orders. You want to just segregate those things. You want to sort those orders. You're sorting your orders with this checkbox, right? Anyway.
That
This one
period
you're
thing
doing
was
it.
there, I think, some categorization based on some period.
Correct.
Or
Very good. Very good. The period. Okay, that is a revision field. Yes.
Okay.
The revision period. Yeah. This checkbox is there. And another one thing you want to segregate with an PM activity type also. Okay. If you are specifying some activity, in that also you can sort it out your orders. The PM activity type. We will see this in detail in configuration sessions. You will come to know. Okay. Another one. What else? Like we have done different type of orders. I guess only 3 as of now. Yeah. Refurbishment. A refurbishment order. This order is anyway, it's a special. Okay. The T code is itself is a different, and here we perform on the material. And the cost and means cost will be settled to the material type. The 4 orders. Okay. And another main order is calibration order. Okay. Another one order is investment order. Then normally we'll go for phase-based model. Okay. What is phase-based model? See here, these orders are like normally in S4HANA we'll call like normal order types. Okay. Here phase-based model, they tell it's a scope item. They name it as a scope item. Okay. And it consists of 9 phases. Okay. In this, like we can skip certain phases. Okay. We can customize also. That cushion is there, but we have to follow means this 9 phases. Okay. Standard. This order is configured based on, call it as SAP best practices. You might have heard about this SAP best practices. Based on this SAP best practices, these phase models are designed. Now in this, there are 2 types: reactive order and proactive order. Reactive order is nothing but your corrective maintenance order. Okay. Proactive order, again, it is a betterment of your prevent. Okay. We have seen the preventive maintenance order. I forgot to add preventive order. For this also, we can activate a phase model. Preventive maintenance order and corrective maintenance order. Okay, that is a reactive. Means if something has happened, then you are reacting. Okay, proactive means before only you are acting based on like measurement documents. You are acting for that. For these things, we can have a phase models. For other things, it is not there yet. So what are the phase models? Means all like best practices, I said. Like based on that, they have introduced like some 9 phases, and they have configured. Okay, in this again they have given a cushion in configuration. Certain phases we can bypass, certain phases we can put a like workflow. We can customize it. That we will see before we are starting like order configuration, so that it will be helpful for you when we'll create a calibration and investment order. You'll understand more. So I wanted to cover this first. Okay. Here like many steps are there. So we'll start with first order type. Okay. It is again 4-digit character. Any name we can have. Let me go for path SPRO. Go for your plant maintenance and customer service. Then go for your maintenance and service processing. Go for your maintenance and service orders. Go for your functions and settings for your order types. Okay, here only major settings of your orders, it will be, you will find it in under functions and settings for your order types. So explore this. Then first step, like as a notification is concerned, we used to create a notification type. Same way here, configure order types. Okay, execute this. There is an order type, see here. PM01, normally we used to use this, and other order types also there. So we will create a new order types. I guess again, like with a Z letter, nothing is there. So let me go and create a with a new one. Anyone can name it, anything, the Z or some other one.
Z01. Yeah.
Z01. Yeah. And any in that I want to mention some 4 we can utilize. Some C, correct. Yeah. 01C, something like that. Okay, corrective maintenance, or like by looking at, you can tell that. Okay, so we will go for any order type. Corrective maintenance order. Okay, or else, 1 second. Anyway, we didn't cover calibration, right? We will create our own calibration. Whether it is there or not, I don't know. In a standard, yeah, it is there. Okay, go for the new entries. Okay, we'll use that only. Here we will go for. Shall we go for the calibration order?
Yeah.
Is it okay? Any order, just name like we are mentioning, and what is the difference, how we configure with a refurbishment, that also we will see in detail. No issues. And investment order also. See, this much we have given 4 letters, and here it is in costing accounting parameters. Okay. In this open item management, it should be selected. Okay, here like component is not active, it will become active. Okay, what is this open item management? Open item management in the sense, example, say you have like balance, okay, in your order, say like 100 rupees. This is separate balance, and as of now, like you consume some 220. In that, like current balance, it will get updated to 80. Okay, this it will get settled. Okay, spent and all, it will differentiate. This is example, say this much is there, and now is got updated. Okay, open item, whatever was there till now, that got settled, and your balance got updated. This was is open, and this is, you can say it as a settlement. Okay, this is called your open item management. Okay, this should be enabled, so that if you are like in your bank account, some 100 is there, like you spend again 50, then another 50 will get updated, right, in the current balance. So 2 items are getting updated, means one is open, another one is current, whatever is there, the spent also, it will get settled. Or else simple, you go for a goods ledger. Okay, GL account. GL account, how it will behave? Example, say like invoice is generated. Invoice is generated on, today is what, 08. Okay, what is the payment? Say payment is 1000 rupees. Now, when you have to pay, this invoice generated on this, the due date to pay amount is 15. Okay, the till now it was open, means account was 1000 rupees. Once you pay, example, say once you pay, then balance amount to be paid is 0. Okay, after this 15. Okay, before 15, if you go, means example, say you check this open item, means on 5th, then balance amount for the vendor or someone, it will be shown as this, means open item. This is called open. Open yet to be paid is 1000 as on 5th. The balance amount after paying after 15th, if you pay this 1000, then balance will be 0. Okay, the 2 categories. It's a finance related thing, it will get updated. For this, from our side, it should be enabled. The most important thing. Okay, revenue postings and all, here we don't do. Okay, if anything, again finance will take care. Then there is another one thing, settlement profile. Okay, normally in your in our order, if I go for any one order, go for IW32, any one order. Okay, you go for the settlement. Okay, this settlement receiver, all this amount, there will be some profile we have to maintain. Means by default, the CTR has come. Okay, by default, this 100% has come. Okay, here like full has come. How this has come? Why in this case this FXA is not there, order is not there? All those settings we do it in settlement profile. That selection we are doing over here first. How to configure the settlement profile, we will see that later. As of now, I'm selecting say like 40, this one. We can have our own. Okay, see, there are so many other, but as of now, like I'm selecting this 40 maintenance measure. Okay, another one thing, this budget profile is related to the investment order. Okay, we can select one budget profile. Means we are setting up the budget in this particular one. Means kind of a account, capital budget. Yesterday we were discussing about the capital investment, you said, right? For refurbishment. Here it will be helpful. Okay, in this budget profile, you are setting up all your budgets. So this budget profile should be assigned to your order. Anyone remember what was the notification category? Default notification category? Yesterday we discussed. Okay, please check that.
No.
Okay, what is the standard notification category? In this order is concerned, it will be 30 as a standard. Yes. Now there is another one thing called like residence time. Okay, residence time is we set like a default. 1 second. We'll go for setting up of the one deletion flag we'll set. Okay. Then after setting this residence time, it will be in a month. Unit of measurement is months. Okay, here we'll give the number and by default it will be in the months. Now determines this time interval in calendar months that must elapse between your setting the deletion flag and setting the deletion indicator. Okay, once you set the deletion flag, then for the deletion indicator, this much time has to be elapsed. Residence time has to be elapsed. Okay, what is your setting the deletion flag? It can be reset. Deletion indicator cannot be reset. Again, another one thing is it will get archived, reorganizing. Okay, third one is
So
archive, means
what is
cannot
the
be reset.
unit of this time?
Months,
Months.
calendar months. Yeah, calendar months. Example, say you keep it like this, 99 months, something like that. Okay, again like residence time 2 for the second one from here to here. Okay, here I'll put it like this. See, once we create an order, whether it will be in a release stage or like CRTD, like created stage, when we create an order in general. CRTD,
Created.
right?
CRTD.
Yes, created, correct. Example, say you want to be released automatically for the preventive maintenance. Anyway, it is a scheduled maintenance. Once it is like deadline monitoring has reached, then order has to be generated. That time means it should be in a release condition. That time that for preventive maintenance order, you can enable this release immediately. Okay, for that case. If you're creating like normal orders, say like direct creation means go for your corrective maintenance order, that time this release immediately not required. Or else you're going for a breakdown order. It's a critical order. Once user is creating it, it doesn't require any approval directly, like it has to be released. So release immediately can be selected at order type level is there. And for this, I said like phase-based model for we want to configure it, we can activate a phase-based model. Okay, during phase-based model, we will see. Let me save this. Go for your description. Then here.
What is the, I didn't understand that residence time 1 and 2. I mean, what is the use of that? Why do you give that?
Yes, I'll come to that. 01C. If you go for this residence time, right? See, first, like we'll set the example, say we are setting the order as a deletion flag. Okay. Now, this if we are giving any residence time, right? Residence time, that time means it determines this interval in calendar months. That time has to be elapsed. Okay, before setting for the next one, setting the deletion indicator step 2. This much time has to be elapsed. From means examples of 1 month is there. After 1 month only, you can go for the next setting of the deletion indicator, which cannot be reset. Yeah. Now, like order type got created, new order type. We can use it again. Like we will get errors saying that some number range is not there or it is not assigned. We can see this. Yeah. Let me go for directly IW31. Okay, go for your new order type. What error we will get it? We'll see. Enter. Now it will run either enter either. Okay, I'll say like so. For obviously we have to go for an equipment. Then planning plant will come. I'll give this planning plant. Then it will come maintenance or order type not completely maintained in this particular plant. Okay, this plant doesn't have this order type now. So we have to do this all configurations. If I set that plant 1, again like some other error I'll get it. So let me go for in a sequence way. Yes. Now we have seen calibration order we have created. Okay, for that we have to do the first calibration settings. Okay, what is that calibration settings we have to do is assign inspection type to your maintenance per service order types. If we want to call that particular order type as a calibration order type, then we will go and assign an inspection type. Okay, by default it will be 14. Example say like your work center category is 0005. Okay, when we are plant maintenance team is using. Same way, if you want to use an order type as a calibration order type, then we have to assign a 14 number. What is this 14? Here it will in calibration order, it will be mentioned all your inspection lot, how we have to do all those things. Okay, where we were, sorry, I missed it. Plant, I'll go for 1710, order type ZC01. Okay, Z01C, right? Okay, fine.
Still
Because
it is
why?
not
Because I am
assigned to
not
the
getting
human part.
maintenance planning plant. Okay, first I
Okay.
will show you this. First, like we have to assign order type to maintenance planning plant. Okay, we directly jump to calibration. That's why. So I'll go for 1710. Again, Z01C. See here, it is not there. So let me go for a new entries. Go for 1710. Then you go for Z01C. Okay, now we have assigned. This is the major configuration setting. We want to proceed further with respect to planning plant. Now, can anyone tell, like, if we create like configuration one order type, that is sufficient. We can assign it to a number of plants. Example, say another unit is there, another plant is there. Need not to create a new order type and do all the calibration configuration settings. Not required. Okay, we can assign it. Example, say another one is there. So let me go for 1010. Then I'll go for this. We can assign it. Okay, and respect to configuration settings, whatever is there, it will be applicable for both plants. So save it, come back. That's why it is called like maintenance planning plant. We're defining it. So come back. Then what is the mandatory configuration setting for the calibration? Again, I'm going back to assign inspection type. Okay, as a standard 14. Type will be decided Z01C. See here, there are other notification types, but here we will select 14. Okay, 14 is inspection in plant maintenance. Okay, this is configured already from like QM side. It's an integration between PM and QM part. If this is not there, there is no integration type. Okay, between PM and QM. So save it, come back. So this point has been done. Okay. Now we will go another one order type, that is a refurbishment order type, right? If we are creating a new order type as a refurbishment order type, then we have to indicate that order type as a refurbishment order. Okay, see here, anyway, we are not doing for ZC01. Okay, but for PM01, this is enabled. If this is not there, then there is no integration between PM and MM part. Okay, this should be enabled. In backend again, all like your refurbishment, what all things we have done, serial number, that from material and to materials things, and component one, and like IWAW, like goods received, everything is there. This configuration, this is the main one, checkbox. We have to do only this much. If you want to differentiate an order with other means refurbishment and with other orders. Okay. For calibration 14, inspection type should be 14. For refurbishment order, this checkbox. Yeah. And another one, anyway, like I'll cover this next class, investment order. For this, what we have to do, here you have to indicate this order type as an investment order, again, tick mark. Okay. This capital investment order. Here there should
Hello?
box. Yes, we have think, yeah. Same thing like we have to assign over here. Okay, in investment order. So 3 things we have seen. Now we will go for number ranges for order types. So you know how to create a number ranges. So go for this, edit, then go for creation of the number range. number range, you provide this number serial number, and here you provide from number range and to number range, and any group name, and assign the order type to that particular number range newly created. Okay, I don't recommend in the practice server. There are so many are there. You can use the existing one. So our newly created order type is in non-assigned elements. Okay, we have to assign a number range. Now we will choose the same as PM0102. So go for your Control F. Where it is there, we will see PM01. Okay, 15 maintenance order. Under 15 maintenance order, I'm assigning this newly created. Select this. Go for your assign element group. Okay, go for your 15 maintenance order. So double click on this. Okay, save it. Now if you go for 15, if you check this number range, 15, double click on this 15. See, this is the number range. 1039 is the current one it is running. Okay. Now Z01C also will have the same. Come back. Then this is done. Types, assign is also done. Yeah. Now define like a default value for your planning indicator. Okay. Let me go for your order. Okay, this is Teco. I'll go for some other order. Now it is in change mode. What kind of order it is? Example, say some refurbishment order. We can plan this order, right? Plan and do it. If you go for the control, here there is a planning indicator. We can mention over here whether it's a planned order or immediate order or unplanned order. For a breakdown, anyway, it is an unplanned order. Okay. For corrective also, sometimes we can plan it. Shutdown is also planned order. Okay. Some corrective maintenance, sometimes it becomes like immediate order. You have to correct it. Okay. Something has happened like this. All these things are there. You can select, but we can have a default value. Okay. Then default value where we can have here, see, for PM01, it is like planned order. 02 is planned order. 04, this one. Okay. For any breakdown, we can set it as an unplanned order. For Z01C, we will maintain it as an any calibration is always a planned order. We will plan it and calibrate it, right? So we'll go for a planned order. So save it. Means the default in order, like anyway, we can change it to do recreation mode or change mode. So approval setting not required. Now create like default value profiles for your general order data. Okay, go for this. This is one profile. Normally we'll select for the order, right? So we remember this particular profile. Network profile here, calculation key is 2. If you go for the order, right? Sorry. Here, if you go for the order, go for your operations. By default, this will be 2. This will be calculate work. Okay, why it is like calculate work? This is the configuration setting. 2. Okay, there is a relationship view. I will show you that relationship view. Like that, we can have the view, our own view profile. See this way. For this, if we select like YB_0001 view profile, if we assign to our order type, that time your calculation key will be 1. Means calculate duration. So come back. You can remember anyone. We will assign in next one. Here creation is the next, like we have to assign to your order type. Okay. Next, another one thing is default values for your task list data and the profile assignments. What are the defined values for the task list types? We will see that. Go for your PM. Okay. Not there. So we will assign it. So go for your 1710. Like TS01 is there. New. Go for your 1710. Order type is, what is our order type? Z01C. So any short text, what we can have, I'll have some purchasing data and profile. Yeah. See, first we'll have an external profile. What is your external profile? External profile is if I go for operations, select this. I'll go for the second one. Okay, like this. It will come. Yeah, all these are details. Okay, here I am set, means we have to make certain things as a default. So again, I'm going for these details. As of now, I'm selecting where we can have this. Okay, configuration settings. We will see that. As of now, I'm selecting like all zeros 1 for external material. External material, if I'm going, or like external profile, you're selecting it for your external profile, right? We'll go for procured services. All zeros 2. Okay. This material profile. For
All
material
zeros 1.
profile, yeah, all zeros 1. Correct. Here, maintenance profile. Okay, for maintenance. Just now we have seen this calculation key. That
All
one,
zeros
anyone
1.
we can select. Yeah, all zeros 1. Okay, here activity or operation, like unit of measurement. You want to set it, activity, operation, unit of measurement. We will set it
HR.
to HR. So go for this HR. Okay, this we are doing it for task list presenting. Okay, for that one only it will replicate in your order part. So another one thing is operation selection. Okay, another one thing is work center selection. Another one thing is renumbering is there. Okay, what are the 3 things? So I will explain you. Let me go for this is the task list. Now question is, this is a normal order, right? Can we have a task list for this? We can assign a task list.
Yeah.
Yes. Answer is yes.
Yes.
Right. Go for your extras. Go for task list selection. Go for your general task list. Okay. If you have not created any equipment task list for this particular material,
Okay.
example say equipment, you can have a general task list. For example, any task list we can assign. Okay. Not only for the preventive maintenance. Okay. Here also we can assign. Directly I'm going for the task list selection. Go for your general task list. Now again, another one thing is there. Let me go for some random, like I'll pick some corrective maintenance. I don't know. Have we created anything? Mechanical inspection of some pump. Okay. Already like one operation is there. Correct. If I add like some another 3 operations, okay, here like my operations or serial number is again 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct. Here also already like 1, 2, 3, 4 is there. So from where it will come then? How it will add up? Or the same number, whether it will be overlapped. Or like see here my default work center is there. Means in the sense from equipment this got copied, and from task list again say like some different work center. Then what we will do? Okay, that selection option we are doing here.
Okay, overwriting.
Okay. Operation selection, overwriting, correct. Operation selection in a sequence means this renumber it will come. Renumber means it will renumber. Okay, from sequential number it will take. Another thing, it will give an option for us to select the work center. Okay, whether you want or do want something. Okay, another thing is operation selection, which operations you want to copy. All those things we are doing it. So let me go for first thing, work. Instead of the work, I want some this work center. Okay, else like work will be get copied over here. Yeah, and again see here plant. Plant is 1710. That is fine for us. So if many are there, you can select it for all. Okay. Now you go for, I guess, operations. Nothing is there. Okay, general main task list included. Let me go for another one. Go for task list selection. Go for general task list. Execute. Randomly I'll select some mechanical inspection again. Again, only one is there. Here many are there. Okay, which operations you want to select? Need not to select like every time all operations, right? You can have selection. Okay, so selected. So these operations. I didn't change the work center. So the same work center has come here. The number got changed, like renumbered. Understood? Here they had not mentioned anything in the task list, so it didn't come. The control key there, like it was set to PD01. I didn't change this. So here, like control key is different for this task list. All these options it will give us. Okay. So save it. For that, the configuration setting is this. The sorting. Again, we will assign this. Okay. Means it has been assigned to our Z01 order type. So come back. Go for your settlement rule. Okay. What is your settlement rule? Means don't get confused here, like time for settlement rule. Okay. It is not like we are defining some settlement rule. It is telling like time for settlement rule means whether settlement rule is maintained it or not, system will check. Okay. When it will check, what time it will check? There are three cases. Okay. One is mandatory during your release time. Okay. During your release, you want to release. Say I'll create one order, then I will release it, this particular order. Then system will check this, whether it is maintained it or not. Whether it is maintained it or not. Okay, not maintained. Then system will throw an error. Okay, if your selection is mandatory for release. If your selection is mandatory for completion, means TECO. During TECO, it will check. Okay, it doesn't allow you to perform the TECO unless you maintain the settlement receiver. Okay, another one. Again, you go for distribution rule for release. See, it will check during your release time. Okay, if it is not maintained, still it will allow you. But during completion stage, it will throw an error, means saying you have to maintain the settlement rule. Settlement rule not maintained, it will come. It doesn't allow you for the TECO. So normally, this is safer, like we'll maintain over here. This distribution rule for release is fine. Understood? Any doubts in this? It is just time, whether rule is maintained or not. Yes. Now, like specify default settlement rules for your orders. Again, there is a separate path. Okay, there we will see. Okay, here we don't maintain that default rule. Yeah. Now assign valid settlement profiles here also. Again, we don't maintain here. Again, there is a separate path in basic settings. I will show you reference time standard. Then I'll go for your define default order types for your maintenance items. Anyone remember this configuration? We have covered during our preventive maintenance session. You read this, anyone can have this default order type for maintenance items.
Yeah, so when you create an order, what would be the order type?
Order type. Create a maintenance item. Means in the maintenance item, automatically the order type will come.
Yeah,
Okay.
PM
When we are creating a maintenance plan, in maintenance plan, there is a concept like maintenance item, right? That maintenance item, there will be an order type. Okay. The combination. How the combination like is 1710 with your planner group, automatically certain order type will get generated. Okay. So what I will do, let me create again one. Okay. Or else like so the same planner group, I'll go for it.
Planner group is there already.
Yeah, planner group is there. Okay. So go for your position 1710. In this, all things are there. So let me go for next time, like we'll use 1710 102. Okay. In that Z01C will assign. Means if equipment consists of this and this combination, then you're creating a maintenance plan, automatically Z01C order will be created. Okay, we will test it for the calibration order anyway, this combination. Okay, 102 we will use the planner group. So save it. That time it will be more clear for you. Now we have to do the notification and order integration. Okay, see here, there are many other order types. Yesterday we created one order type, right? We will integrate these two things. Okay, malfunction is there, but just for the integration purpose, I don't want to use the malfunction. I'll go for maintenance request. Any order type, any notification type, we can integrate. Okay, means valid one. Here, there are two configurations again, notification and notification long text. Okay, yesterday we had this check, right? Let me go for your IW21. One notification I will create. I will go for
visible and long text.
Test for long text. Yeah, long text here. So where is the long text here? Long text check -001.
What is
So
the box
logout,
which is next to the description? What is this for?
this one, huh?
No. Yeah, this one, but against the description. Yeah, this on the top.
Exactly. Like here you go for a long text. I don't think so here it will work, or I don't know. Microsoft Word, simple. See here, Word is not activated in practice server. In your case, Word file will open like this, long page.
Okay.
Okay, Word file. Here
So
it is.
long text
there
is
no
different,
license.
and that
No,
is
no.
different.
Same it is. Same it is. It will open in a page. That was actually very helpful for a logic writing. We thought like I'll explain. In any one server, means apart from this, anyone is using any other servers? Anyone has any? No. Okay.
Yeah.
If you are having, just open this. Means you will open a Word page. Okay, MS Office Word page. It should be. You should have an access for it. Means in this server, right? It's a remote server. There, MS Office, there is no license. So this particular page is not opening. See, if I go for the long text, here it will come. Replace this. Doesn't allow. So it will come in a black. So normal like file it will be there. Yeah. Okay. Here it is there anyway. Okay. Fine. See, this one I wanted to show you.
Okay.
Say long
Oh.
text.
So same text will be open in MS Word. Okay.
MS Word. Okay. All your alignments, everything we can do it. But it is not easy. You want to copy this particular thing to some other way. Okay. You want to fetch the values, right? Example, say you're fetching values from one field to another field. But in this case, you cannot fetch that easy. Okay. There is one again a function module, read underscore text. Okay. Let me close this. Or hey, here you go. Go to header. See, you have to give these values to the ABAPer to fetch the thing. Okay, means you want to extract the long text. User tells like in my report I require a long text also. Okay, it doesn't flow directly. Normally, if you want like some value, example say order number you require, you just go for the table name and field name you will give. Okay, for long text how you will fetch? Then that we should give all these three things. Okay, means language, text ID, and text object. Then he will write a function module, read underscore text. In that, he will insert this. Then you'll get that particular text.
Okay.
Okay. Continue. During anyway that session, I will show you. Okay, it will open. Yeah. Now we have entered this much. Though log save this. Got saved. Go for a change mode. Enter.
Sorry,
Now
I was
text is
taking
there.
a
Now
note and
got grayed out.
missed a quick transition. What's the role of the document?
This
How
document.
did okay, so there's
Here
that
you are
field.
entering. Yes, yes.
There's a
Here you are
field
entering
for
like
long
complete
text.
value. Field for a long text. I'll show you.
Okay, so that icon opened up a document.
Yes, yes. Means this
Okay,
one,
so
the same thing. You can write it over here. Okay, here it got opened. Close the word. Again, it has gone. See this document. It will open like this.
so you can have
Here you
that
can
big.
type it. Big page.
Okay,
Where you
so
can do all the word settings, just like your Microsoft Word.
oh, okay. So if they start to type in that, they kind of have two options of interface. They can do the simple long text in that box inside of SAP, or they can click that button to open this like version of Microsoft Word.
Microsoft version, correct.
Okay.
Yeah. If any, again, like if any user is telling like this particular thing is not getting opened or they're facing some error, then the compatibility version it will be there. I don't think so. Again, we can have that. Okay. The compatible version should be activated. Okay. Next time, if we are able to see the means open, then I will show you that.
And can an existing Word document be inserted in there as a long text?
You want to say like upload? That has to be fetched.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Correct. We can fetch that.
Okay.
Okay. This much is done. Let me go for now order part. Okay. Some random order, PM01 order part. Continue. Go for your long text again here. Oh, it will show. Test for like long text. Okay. This got fetched. Okay. From notification to your order. Now what happens again? I can come back. Again, this order is saved. Enter. Here you type something. Save this. Okay. This long text, right? I guess didn't change. You can check this here. Like it doesn't get again fetched. Okay, over here only at the first jump. Yesterday we discussed one topic, right? The same thing. For description also, the same, it happens. There's this long text, anything you can consider. Same example, you can go for this here. The same thing, okay? It won't get copied again. So again, there is a configuration setting. So let me go for this, at least like for the first jump. This one, notification, all your notification data has to be fetched, then go for this tick mark. See here, if you select this, the result of the entered order type is that data for the notification may also be entered in the order header. For this is the configuration. Okay, it won't be like automatic. A long text. This also, it will get copied. You set this indicator, the system automatically copies the long text. But the long text of the notification header only copied in the order header for the first jump into the order. Is not copied if you assign new notification in order. Then it won't be copied. Already like order got created. Okay, second time it won't get copied. So at least like for the first jump, this tick mark should be there. For the header data, this tick mark should be there. Automatically it won't flow. So continue. Yeah. Now this is big topic. Okay, and important topic, control keys. So till now we have seen the control keys. We have worked on control keys, but how these control keys are configured, we didn't see that, right? Can anyone tell one question, like work center? Where and all you use this work center? I'll give one example, equipment. Okay, in equipment, you are using work center. Any other are there? In other master data or transaction data, anywhere you use this work center? Work order, very good. Okay, first thing, in order you are going to use it. Okay, anyone else?
Functional location.
Function locations, correct. Then
I think
only this
PM
much?
also, somewhere it is copied,
is
right?
PM?
In strategy or
Strategy,
maintenance plan.
maintenance
Task
item,
list.
correct? Maintenance
Yeah.
item. Someone said like task list, very good. Again, task list. Yes. Then now I'll concentrate on this one and this one. Now, is there any difference? You still like you explain this further?
So task
Anyway,
list is copied to work order, right? Eventually.
that is there. Without task list, anyway in work order we are maintaining. From equipment master data, it will get copied. That is there. Still, can you break down in work order?
So it is at header level, it is at line level, what do you call,
Yeah,
operation
yes.
level.
Operation level. See, this is most important again. Okay, we can have multiple operations, means different things. Okay, at operation level, right? Each operation level we can have like work center. So it is operational work center or execution work center we will call. Okay, at individual line items, but header it will be only one. This work center, we'll call it as a main work center. A header work center. This is your operation work center. Okay, same thing like we do it on task list. The header and operation. Okay, in these ways like work centers are used. And now control key. What is this control key? We have three control keys. Okay, PM01, PM02, any name we can have. M03. In that, like we have internal, external labor, and external services. Okay, internal labor means it is an employee again. Okay,
So is
external labor means
PM01,
contract. Exactly.
PM01, that we can give it anything, PM.
Anything
Or-
we can have.
So it could be ABC2 instead of
Yes,
PM01.
exactly.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. Anything we can have. So always like we call with these names, internal, external services. So here contract, another one thing is contract or external services, means service engineer.
Service
Okay,
contract.
external manpower, service contract, exactly. When there is an work, that time it will come. Means what this name is. Okay, key anyway, this name. Key means we will represent with this some name. We can have anything. This what this something it is controlling. what it is controlling. Okay, here see internal labor. Internal labor means normally we'll have for the PM01 or internal labor, we are having a capacity, we enter in a work order, okay, and we'll enter the scheduling, that is nothing but in time, okay, we'll enter this total work, correct, and we'll have, how we will have an actual cost of this internal labor in a work order.
Will come from the task. What is the rate?
Rate is fine anyway, means when it will be posted actual work. Once you do the confirmation, your actual hours are posted. Okay, and of course your cost will flow that time. From where it is getting, you are getting from activity type, that is KP26 FICO maintained, correct. These things means, these things it will control this control key. It doesn't know, right? This PM01 doesn't know whether it is an internal, external or something. We have to do certain configuration settings. So we will see that configuration settings. So let me go for directly new entry. See, everything is blocked. Now you're creating your own control keys. So what is our control key? ZC Z01C, right? Or like I'll mention like this. Okay, Z01I. I means internal labor. So here I'll mention internal labor. Yes. Now, whether you want to control all the scheduling for this, for internal labor, whether you want to make a control in a work order, scheduling you are entering. Of course, I'm entering for the internal labor. Yeah. Capacity requirement you want to control?
Yes.
From the control key? Yes. You want to control the cost? Means example, say you want to include that cost? Of course. You want to print? If it is an optional, you can print. It is a print time ticket, means time ticket in the sense the confirmation details. Okay, that you want to print, you can print it. Now there is another one option, confirmation. Whether you want to make the confirmation for this one, confirmation not possible, confirmation possible but not necessary, or confirmation is required. What should be the case? Drag this, yeah. Confirmation possible but not necessary, confirmation not possible, confirmation required, or milestone confirmation. Which I should select for internal labor? Confirmation is required for this. Okay, because I am using IW41 transaction. If we are making confirmation required, then only you are going for it, IW41. Okay. And of course, if confirmation is required, I want to print that confirmation also, just for the document purpose. Okay, whether it is an externally processed operation?
No.
No, it is an internally processed operation. Right. So it is a blank. If it is an externally processed, we'll select a plus mark. Okay, externally processed operation. Okay, if it is an internally processed operation, bar externally processing possible. Okay, then you'll go for X mark. Then in this case, it is like blank, internally processed operation by default. Whether it is a services means external services. Okay. No, this is not a services
Labor.
part. Okay.
Labor.
Yeah, not, it's a labor internal part. It is not external services. Okay. Scheduled like external operation? No, it is like internal only. So only this means this control key is controlling, scheduling should be part of it, detail capacity should be part of it, cost is included, and you wants to print and print a time ticket, and confirmation is required. All this it is controlling. Okay, this control key. Understood? That's why we were able to do the confirmation with the IW41. Okay, then I'll come back. Same thing, I'll use it for another one. Copy as, then I'll change this name as external, right? External contract, something like that. Okay, just to differentiate with the services. External contract labor. Okay, they are part of this, but no. Here scheduling, whether you want to schedule means you want to maintain this in a line item or in a PR details, PO details, you want to keep it. Okay, so I don't want to keep over here. Scheduling is not part of it. Detail capacity requirement not required. I want to maintain it in a PR and PO part. Means it is, we can have it optional. Okay, just I want to show you difference. In your practice as an assignment, you can have this scheduling and detail capacity requirement and try that. As a standard, we don't keep this. Cost, of course, cost should flow to the order. You want to print, you can print. This is not required. Time ticket is not required. because this is a goods receipt. Right here coming for the confirmation, whether you're doing a confirmation to have an actual cost. Only yesterday we have done this. If anyone remembers, you see, we had gone for PM02, right? If we go for where I had checked, not on this one, on this one, external labor. How we had an actual cost?
Confirmation.
We had an actual cost through Migo goods receipt for this.
Yeah.
So not required.
So what is Migo good receipt? Anyway, it will go or?
No, Migo goods means first, like for external thing, for this PR will be raised. We are
Yeah.
converting it to the PO. The
Yeah,
PO
and will be
means
receiving.
goods receipt.
Correct.
That here means manpower will be account, means actual cost it will flow into your order.
So what do you mean by confirmation not possible here? You are selecting it, right?
Yeah, confirmation not possible, or like means if confirmation not possible means we are having a confirmation not from IW41.
Okay.
We are accounting it through Migo.
Okay.
Okay. Or you can select like possible but not necessary. That also we can do.
Sorry, what is that IW?
41 transaction confirmation. No, we will do normally standard.
Oh, okay. That labor confirmation. Okay.
This labor confirmation. See here, IW41T.
Yeah. So that is not
labor.
needed. Yeah, got it.
That is not needed. That's why confirmation possible, or we can have not possible, or like possible, not necessary.
I think the
You can
wording
have
is
it.
wrong. It should say confirmation not applicable.
Something like that. But anyway, it is their standard language. Okay. Confirmation possible, but not necessary. Okay. At this case. Okay. We can have like print confirmation. You don't want anyway, confirmation is not there. You don't want to print that. Whether it is externally processed operation. Yes, it is an externally processed operation. Okay. Because external manpower, it is external labor. So we are selecting this externally processed operation. PR to PO, that is external process. But it is services? No, it is not a services part.
So when you say external
So
means out of PM module, that is what external?
Not like means example say they are not related to the company like payroll manpower. Okay, that's why you are raising a request, purchase request. You are bringing from outside. Okay, you are not accounting in like inside. That you have to show it as a separate cost.
Oh, can you press F1 what it says?
Here.
F1 key. What is it? Help key.
Internal operational
external process.
In our case, like we can select this one, plant maintenance or PM. This key indicates whether the following objects can or must be externally processed. If so, specified is the control key you selected. Secondary resources in a production planning list. I mean, see, contract means example, say you're giving some contract in normally in TCS, external employees will be there. How they're working? Like some purchase order, valid purchase order, then only they'll work, right? It is not like internal. For you, the time confirmation is different. You just like log in and log out. That is considered time. For them, it is a separate billing hours. It will be there. Okay. For client, again, like again, TCS are the clients, means billing. It is an internal, but you are internal for the client. For TCS, for the client, you are an external again, contract kind of thing. So through purchase order, it will run. So here also through purchase order, it will run. That is called externally processed operation. They are not. You are not in like internal. For this case.
Okay.
So save it. Come back. It is done. Again, I can go for another one case. Here, external services. Okay, I'll go for yes, external services. This anyway, you know, external services means again service engineer, service contract. When there is a job, that time they'll come and they'll perform the job and they'll go. Okay, example, say any compressor is there, OEM supplier will come and perform this particular job, maintenance job, and he'll go. For this also, same thing. External PR will be there. You are not controlling the scheduling, not detailed capacity requirement in your operations stage. Cost, of course, it included. Print, your confirmation straight away, not possible. Okay, you are not doing any confirmation over here. Not possible. Okay, anyway, you're not printing it. Of course, it is an externally processed operations. Okay, here now here service part is there. This is an external services. Okay, this material codes will be different. Service code it will come. Okay, for this external labor, we are used a material code. Here services code in materials also there will be separate codes. Okay, here we are using lean services. It will come in S4 HANA. Like lean services code, we will use it. Okay, these services use this indicator to specify that services can be planned for the activity. Okay, for external means for manpower activities. These are. That's why it is called external services. So save it. All configuration is set. Yeah. Now 3 things are there. Go for your maintain default values. One of the default value will maintain ZSAP. Someone is using it. PM or something else was there. Okay, where we were. Yeah, maintain default values. Okay, now we are able to do it. Go for your position. Go for your plant 1710 for order type Z01C. You maintain 1 as a default. Select this, go for the details. Okay, control key. Which control key you want to maintain? We have defined like 3 control keys. Any one you maintain as a default. Okay, I will maintain this internal labor. Okay, by default. But still, like in operation level, we can change it. So come back, done. Come back. Now there are like maintenance activity types. Okay, if I go for order, go for your order type. See here there are like activity types. What kind of activity we perform? PM maintenance activity types. Only 3 are there. We can have a number of activity types. Here we can segregate. Someone was asking like order type, shutdown order. Here also we can have shutdown job. At activity level, we can mention.
Calibration, yeah.
Exactly, calibration order, all those things. So for this, the configuration setting is first we'll create a maintenance activity type. We'll go and define an activity types. What all activity types are there? See, there are many activity types. Inspection, preventive maintenance, all the repair, refurbishment, investment order, breakdown, all these things are there. So what I will do, I will copy these things. And anywhere calibration is there? Oh, no. Inspection is there. Okay, all these things we will have it. Copy. We can define our own also. So let me go for valid maintenance activity types to maintenance order. Let me go for the new entries. Let me type first maintenance activities. We can select. Let me paste this. For all those things, what is your order type? Z01C. For all these order types. When we'll go for the order types, we'll have these many selections. In that, whatever we require as per the job, we will select it. Okay, here it is not there. Y09. We will select something else. Inspection is done anyway. My inspection is done or not? Not done. Okay, we'll select logo on valid. So I'm saving it. Next time, if you go, all these things will be visible. Here in this order type, only like 3 have been assigned. Okay, so this is one configuration settings we have done. I go for one default. When you create like order, one default should be there. Select this. Okay, you can go over here. Select one default. Default is, in our case, it is inspection. I guess this is not there. Something else we selected. Oh, sorry, order type like we selected wrong. Here I'll go for in our order type we have to select. Yeah, now it will consider. Data saved. For Z01C, default type is your inspection. Next it is costing. Okay, next like I'll go for costing part. This is also a bit critical. This is like most critical one, costing part. So first in that, like there are 3 steps. First step is we have to define the valuation variant. Define valuation variant. Okay, where and all we require our prices. First, like we'll talk about material, then labor one, and subcontracting in your means your subcontracting it or external operations. Okay, another one thing is like there is something called overhead cost, and there is like miscellaneous. Normally we these 2 things we don't use it. Okay, not required. Yeah, it's optional thing. But overhead cost, what is this overhead cost? Example, user will perform any job, means it will have the material or labor cost or something, right? Example, say on profit margins and all. They include. If it is not included, indirect will be there, means accommodation or like transportation cost or minor cost. Everything we can consider as an overhead cost. Okay, here it is not used optional, means it is kept. Why? Because in PR only like the external labor is there. The per hour charges anyway it will be included. Everything and over and above that we don't require this overhead cost. Or for internal labor also we don't put like any overhead cost. Okay, it will be just defined. If you require, we can have this overhead cost. So let me again go back to this. We'll create our own variants. Again, I'll go for ZC1. Okay, in this we'll have what I'll mention, planned bar actual cost. Okay, I'll tell the reason why it is planned over actual. Next, I'll go for material cost. Okay, how you will have a material cost? Can anyone tell? Normally, we'll discuss from where we'll get like material price. Anyway, it is decided by MM team. Our job is to just select from the options. But looking at these options, anyone can suggest as of now from where we used to have this material price in our order. I'm going fast or slow.
From the Migo transaction?
Migo is actual flow. That is an actual, means if price
So
where you
standard
maintain
or moving average, whatever you choose, right?
correct. Moving average price or planned price, if they are customizing, means here the price will be stored. Okay, maintained. The right word is maintained by the MM team. Our job is to just select it. Okay, whatever they will tell. Yeah. Now I'll tell like valuation price according to price control in material master. From here it will flow. Okay, for us. If here it is not maintained, then what will be your priority 2? Priority 2 is your moving average price. Here, if it is not maintained, again it is 0 or empty, then logic is written such that it has to go for planned price 1. Something
You
like
are talking
so
about the planned cost, right? Plant material cost.
planned material only. But here I have maintained a reason for planned and actual cost. I will tell you that why I have maintained like that. So we will see. As of now, you think like planned only. Okay. In that variants, these are the variants. So different variants. Now coming back to your activity types. What is your activity type? Activity type means
That you do on Migo, that type? 20120.
no, not that. What are activity types bar processes? Anyone? No. Activity type we discussed, right? Many times.
Is it
See
KP26, the one where we
Exactly.
do the price planning?
Yeah, correct. Third one only. KP26. I guess somewhere we have maintained it. I don't remember. Yeah, here. Say activity type. Activity type is your T code, means here it is maintained. Means price is maintained. This nothing, but from here it has to flow to the order.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, here it is maintained in KP26, it is maintained, but it has to flow. So same way for the material also, it is maintained in MM01, like means material master. From there, 02 or 03, whatever, means from there it has to be picked, means material master. It is picking from material master and it is flowing to the order after your confirmation or your goods movement posting, like that. Okay, correct is activity type, as you said. So here in that transaction, but here where they are maintaining it. Okay, plan price for the period. With respect to the period, we'll do it, right? Version and the period. So here we are selecting plan price for the period. Another simple thing is if FICO tells like something, example, say you have to select this, okay, plan price as average of all fiscal year periods, we can select it. Okay, as a standard, here it will be maintained. For material valuation, valuation price according to price control in material master. Now subcontracting price. Okay, subcontracting price, we will get it from effective price from your purchase order. See, in purchase order, whatever you said, right? As you said, like actual cost. One, like if it goes for more, example, say negotiated for higher value, then that value will be there. Some previous value, whatever value is maintained in purchase order, that value will be flowed for your planned or actual, both. Planned means initial value, previous value. Go for your external processing. Okay, you are processing like external, labor, all those things. You will get it from price from like this one also, or effective price. You can select this price from operation. Okay, from operation, like whatever is there externally processing, from there like it will get fetched. And overhead cost, over and above. The overhead cost, it will be maintained in costing sheet. From there, like we are controlling it. Okay, as of now, I will select this, or like any other thing is there. Overhead cost, posting something, the PM. From here, I can consider that. Miscellaneous, anyway, we don't touch this. Okay, you want to have an customization, some separate cost, we can configure, and from there we can pick it. Somewhere you have to maintain that miscellaneous cost. From there, like it will be there, or percentage we have to maintain like that. Okay, only the material, active labor cost, subcontracting, external processing. Okay, this is also an optional one. This much I have saved it for planned cost. So in practice, what we are doing till now, go for planned cost, go for your actual cost. So material you have picked, correct? From where you have, how you will get the material? Again, material master. Say like now 3,000 rupees is the material cost. Actual cost will be how much? Again, you are picking it from say material master. If it is not changed, then it will be 3,000 only. But you will get it this one after your goods movement posting. That is different concept again. This flow is from their actual cost. Say again your labor cost. Labor cost you are getting it from KP26. Here it is maintained. How much? 250. Okay, here also you are getting it from plan price from the period. Okay, 250 it will be. Of course, it will be posted after your IEW 41. Okay, subcontracting price, same thing. Goods movement posting. So don't get confused. Now we want to have a separate calculation. Example, say for me, it has to be picked from material master. Okay, for planned price. For actual price, it has to be picked from moving average price. Moving average price based on the negotiation. Right. Example, say it could be lesser or like more, whatever, increase or decrease, whatever. See that time. Now we have to create a valuation, separate valuation variant for actual cost. Again, so how we can create an valuation cost again? So again, I'm going, you think like now dedicatedly you require this one. So come back, cancel it. So select this, go for the details part. Here I'll maintain as a planned cost separately. Okay, save it. So come back, again go for the new entries. Again go for the year, ZC, A, actual cost. Okay, now you decide material cost from where you require. Okay, after negotiations, from same or from standard price or from moving average price or something. So I want to maintain a same material valuation price according to material master. Okay, here we can have multiple, you can have priority 2, 3, and all. Here also the same or different. Your actual cost will vary that time. Okay, For plan, you are maintaining something. For actual, you are maintaining something. We can maintain. So subcontracting, again, effective price from purchase order. External processing, again, you want to set it from something, you can have it, but I will want to have the same price from operations. Overhead cost posting also the same thing. Let me go for here, this one. Now understood. Now your doubt like got clear. Like planned cost and actual cost is same. You not to have a different. Okay, in real time, you want to have a different, means vendor tells like client tells like I want a separate calculation to be made, and then you create it as it is. You create like one planned on actual. In actual, what all settings you have to do, you have to perform that. So come back now. Two are there. Now what you have to do, we have to maintain a costing variance. How you maintain a costing variance? See here. There are like many other costing variants. So let me create a new costing variants. So here I'll go for Z01C. Any name we can give. Just for our easiness, I'm giving my order type. Okay. Here I'll give costing of Z01C. Yeah. Now it will ask what is your costing type. Whether you are doing it for maintenance order, means complete, or only for the planned or actual. Now it is asking me. So we have created two different, right? For planned separate and for actual separate. Correct. So I'll go for a planned separate. Example, say planned order cost. Go for your valuation. See, for planned, you're selecting some valuation type. What is your valuation type? Some name we had given. Here it is. Here, this one, planned cost. So planned cost. What is your variant you want to check? From here you can check. The planned cost is this things activity from where you're fetching. So come back. This calculation is for planned. So save it. One costing variant got saved. Example say no, for me like planned and actually same, then you select like directly maintenance order. Okay, but we are having different. No? Here I'll mention just to differentiate, I'll mention -P, planned cost. So save it. Another one we have to create. Come back. Let me go for again costing variants. Select this. Go for your copy as. Okay, go for your, whether we can change. No, sorry, we cannot change. Exit. So better, we cannot change that. So I'm going for the new entries. Next again, I'll go for actual cost. Here again, like go for your actual cost. Go for your costing type. For me, at least now it is an actual cost. Okay, valuation variants, actual cost. You want to cross check this valuation actual cost, go for this. Your configuration settings, you can check here from where you're fetching. So this calculation is for actual cost posting. So again, save it, Z01A and Z01C. So come back. Now you want to assign it to your order type. So go for this. Assign costing parameters and result analysis keys. Okay, what is your order type? Plant is 1710, order type is Z01C. Okay, already it is there. Select this, go for the details part. Okay, now if your like calculation costing variant is same, then here it will come same selection, but we have made it different. Okay, so go for your planned variant, that is this one, Z01CP value. Okay, here actual. Again, we have separate. See, actual we have separate. Examples, I can assign this also, not any issue. The same thing. Anyway, internally, if you go for Z01C valuation variants, if you check, anyway, it is picking from the same. Doesn't make any sense. But just for the means for you, the client will ask always like two things. So I am showing like two different costing variants. Understood? For planned this one and actual this. So save it. This is the major part for the costing thing. Rest everything is normal, but costing is most important in order configuration settings. Yeah. Yesterday we have seen like PR, right? We had multiple PR, means a single PR for the multiple non-stock item and stock external processing. Okay, somewhere we have maintained it. Different for that. The configuration setting is this: define change documents, collective purchase requisitions. See, if you go for this configuration, then go for your order type Z01C. See, select this. Here, if you go for collective purchase requisition, press F1 here. See, indicator showing that for every externally processed operation or like non-stock, there are two things. The externally processed operation means your PM 0203 control key operation or non-stock component N category in the order, a purchase requisition is to be created. Correct. If you do not set, means if we don't set this, then separate purchase requisition is created. Okay, but no client requires this. We can have multiple purchase requisition. Means we can have single purchase requisition with multiple like external operations and non-stock, and we can have multiple purchase orders based on the vendors. So always they require a collective. Yeah.
So if I have mentioned different vendors, then it will be different or it will be still same?
No. It will be different. POs will be different.
Yeah. No,
Doesn't
POs
conflict
anyway,
at all.
PR I want. So like I already indicated like this item or these services I want to buy from vendor A. This item I want to buy from B. So there will be still single PR, but PO will be
Yes,
different.
single.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Single PR only. Yeah. So this is important for this case. So now, if you set this particular one, you know about the change document, right? If it has to be enabled, means we change like any material status, okay, to be enabled. So you go for this, which status changed, who's changed the status for material components is to be recorded in a document. Then this tick mark should be there in your order. We have checked in the equipment, right? Change documents. If you make any changes like that, if you make any changes for materials, for this should be enabled. And increment, what increment you should have, like your operations, I'll mention this increment. Okay, 10, 20, 30, all those things you can see. Go for your order, this increments. Okay, 20, 30, 40, like that. Again, go for your order status. Any like order status change, that has to be documented again. See, status change document for header order network. Okay, recorded in document, which changed the status, who changed what changed, when it has been changed, all those things. Now, another on configuration settings we have seen, if someone tells like, I don't want this PR to be generated from the work order, that is a separate process. Some planning department takes care about that. Okay, there is no non-stock category only in the order. Okay, only stock will be there. If it is no stock, like you have to raise a PR separately. Okay, there is no integration between PM and MM part for the material is concerned. That time it should be never. Okay, then that time there won't be any reservation, there won't be any PR generation from the order part. Okay, and these two things, once you save the order, then immediately the reservation is created and PR is created. Once you go for a release, means from release, the reservation on PR is generated. Okay, always this is better, the safer side. Okay. Then PTC active not required workflow. This is an enabling thing. We don't require workflow change documents. Okay, you go for this change documents, creation of change documents here are to be recorded. Okay, in certain predefined fields, any predefined fields like we have, for that this checkbox can be used. Okay, customize the predefined fields. Okay, like this we can use it. I'll go for one order and I'll show you. Go for any operations, go for your enhancement tab. In this enhancement tab, you go for this field key. Okay, if you go for field key and you enable something, user defined fields. Okay, we can define, means user can define that fields. So select this, it will have these fields. Unless you make a selection, these fields doesn't appear. Then these are user defined fields. Okay, we can customize for whatever reasons, like whatever we require additional things. Okay, we want to have a change documents enabled, then ABAPer will configure that. So now let me go for, again you remove this, it will go off. So go for that net order price. See here what happens if you select this net order price. what will happen? See, now we'll give the price in the purchase requisition, correct? Normally from work order. If you give that indicator which specifies that net price cannot be changed when copied over from the purchase requisition into the work purchase order. Okay, obviously this should not be checked. Okay, means they cannot change, like concerned team cannot change, like purchase order. Who creates the purchase order? Those commercial department or purchase department team cannot change it. So this should not be enabled. Okay, now again here it is an operation status change. Indicator which specifies that every change in the status of an operation is to be recorded in a document. Then normally we require this PRT, like any changes, PRT status change, installed, dismantled, we can have status. So this much is there. So this is also mostly used path. Okay, you can remember this. Collect to purchase requisition, define change documents and purchase requisitions. Workflow not required. This is another one, again important, goods movements for your order. Okay, what are the movement types? You know, okay, maintain movement types. Again, team will take care about the team. What are the movement types in general? This thing for PM orders: 101, goods receipt, goods reversal, receipt reversal, goods issue, reversal. Again, this is reversal. This is into the subcontracting. This one. Okay, I'll show you. 543. During subcontracting, we can see that. This one. Goods issue, subcontracting, customer stock, custom stock, something. Okay, 543 and 544. This is enabled. Okay, what we will do, we'll just like copy it. If we are going for your PM04 something, that time it will be useful. Anyway, we'll use it for order type, right? We'll go for this Z01C. We'll customize it. So save it. All these movement types are allowed. So goods movement. Now another one important thing is define documentation for goods movement. Right. For your position. See here, if I enable, can anyone tell this? If you read, goods received for the purchase order is documented for both evaluated and non-evaluated goods receipts. You forget about this evaluated or whatever. What is documented? A goods receipt for the purchase order is documented. What do you mean by this?
For me, it has to be documented. I don't.
Yeah, it has to be documented.
Always it has to be documented.
Okay, means whether it is means status, kind of change documents, kind of. That is a better word, right? So let me go back again. I'll show you. Go for IW32. Go for some 19 refurbishment order. Yeah, refurbishment order. This is a better one. Better example. Sorry. See here, we'll see the document flow. Okay, this is very important for the statuses, all those things. They're documented in the sense change documentations, that is different. Okay, this is documented means you will see in document flow every time, like you refer to this particular part always. So you come to this, your refurbishment order is created. Okay, if you go for this and operation is maintained, here goods issue is there. Okay, against this particular number, if you go for the goods issue, again it will refer to your document from here, and again goods receipt is there. Okay, and confirmation is there. All those things, like how it will appear. See, because of this checkbox. If it is not there, then what will happen? Okay, for these three things are mandatory for your normal orders. Okay, corrective maintenance or shutdown or calibration orders. Okay, this is mandatory again for goods receipt refurbishment order. Why? In the refurbishment process, we used one step, that is IW8W. Okay, this for IW8W transaction. Here I am going to use this. I will tell goods receipt checkbox is mandatory in configuration. Okay, that path is what? This goods movement documentation for order. Goods receipt checkbox. Here I'll mention goods receipt documentation. If it is not there, you'll face an error. Okay, you can try this. Okay, if you are trying, like means if you are preparing, means if you are creating any refurbishment order, right? That time you come back. See here in our case, it was PM04, right? In order type. See, it is enabled for this. If I remove this, then you go and try like IWAW, it won't process. It will give an error, right? It has to be enabled. This is one of the prerequisite condition. So for us, we need not to enable it. Why? Because this is a calibration order, not a goods receipt refurbishment order. So first three is mandatory again. If first three is not there, it won't be documented. That's it. Nothing else.
But you forget to check. Can you check?
Okay. For other three things, I have done, right? I have done 1, 2, 3. This is done. This is not required. This is required only for refurbishment order. If it is a refurbishment. Okay, ours is like calibration order, right? We are creating a calibration order, so not required. If you check like this, PM04, it is enabled. Okay. Then we'll go for general data. Default values for component like item categories. We'll check this item categories if any. See for this like some material type, what will be your item category? We'll use the spare parts, right? ERSA. ERSA means normal spare parts. Okay, always like we'll be using this spare parts. If you enter, like automatically this L category will be there. Okay. For different plants, we can enable. Say how HIB is also like assembly. HIBOW we will use most of the time. See, HIBOW, where is the HIBOW? HIB is operating supplies, any, and HIBOW is maintenance assemblies. HIBOW and spare parts, ERSA, it will be used. Okay, for that, with respect to the plant, we have an item category by default. Okay, HIBOW, this is there. Then ERSA, it is not there. So I'll select like ERSA. Go for this. Go for your plant 1710 L category. By default, ERSA already exists in the same key. Okay, we cannot have, or it is there already. There's somewhere. Here it is there. Yeah, it is maintained. Then for this also it is maintained. No issues. HIB also maintained. HIB is not there. Operating supplies. If you want to maintain, HIB is not there. We can maintain it. 1710. Okay, for L category like that. IBOW is maintained already. Like this, we can have a item category, a default. So movement types anyway for reservations, it will be their standard. See, movement type for goods receipt, goods reversal, goods issue, again like reversal. Okay, this is another one type store. This one, this is goods issue subcontracting. Okay, part one. All these things are movement types for certain package. Accounting. Define priorities. Yesterday we have seen again. Go for your priorities for notification type. Any one priority, same thing. Okay, it is for order. Here we are assigning it for order type. There we are assigning it for notification type. Again, we'll go for PM. See here 1, 0, 0 like empty, 1 and 2 days after start, and like 9, 10, like all these configurations we can do at this. And unit of measurement also we can have days, months, years also we can have. So let me go for assignment. Here you go for order type. Just go for PM directly. Okay, so select, save it. The priorities has been assigned. So come back, close. Go for your system conditions. Okay, this is an integration between your PM and PP module. Okay, how this integration happens? Again, I will explain you. There are two things. Anyone remember in equipment, there are two work centers. Okay, how do you differentiate that work centers? Can anyone remember in which tab it will be there?
Organization.
Organization, one is correct. Another one, organization, another one. Anyone remembers location tab? Okay, in Fury app, there is no different, there is no confusion. Okay, let me go for the Fury apps. So go for this app finder, log on. Practice server, it will be a bit slow, but in real time, it will be faster, Fury. So you can check this on the means home page. Okay, here, like I have showed you, all this means how we can configure our tile. You can go for the edit page, again edit current page, like this it will come. We can section tiles, and under that we can have each tiles. Okay, so I'll go for my data, where I have maintained like this is a maintenance plan, inspection, technical object. Okay, in this, like, let me go for your create a technical object. We can have in this same equipment. So what category? Specify technical object. This is an equipment number. Here we have to specify the category. Anyway, I'm going for internal number range. If you want to mention any external, we can mention. As you said, one is organization. That is correct. So here, if you go for where they have mentioned in location tab, production work center, it is there. It is mentioned clearly. Okay, but here it is a bit confusing. Okay, in another case, if you go for any equipment, right? In our case, that is a bit confusing. Go for I03. Go for this location. Here also you see the work center. In organization also you see the work center, but here it is a main work center. Okay, this is a production work center. That's why in Fury it is mentioned, like now it is mentioned production work center. And go for your organization data. In this, like, you see the main maintenance work center. Okay, two work center. How it will be helpful in the real time? So if you go for any equipment, here I'll maintain one work center given by the PP team. Okay, then we will save this normally as a master data. Now I'll create an order on this, on this particular equipment. Okay, this work center has some different category. Okay, PP, you can differentiate easily and given by the PP team. And we are using it. Here, like, there is a maintenance work center. Okay, now it is like configured, nothing but an integration point. Now I am creating an work order on this particular one, 30171. Then in this, like, anyone remember, we'll give a system condition. We'll go for one order. Okay, now maintain one order. This is closed already. So go for some order being processed. Okay, here only I have opened. Yeah, anyone remember this system condition? In task list, we will give an in order also. We'll
when you
provide this.
execute the task, whether the equipment is under operation or it's not in
operation. Correct. Here, see, not in operation, there is a reservation done already. There is a checkbox. How this is enabled? This is the configuration. Go for your this configuration. See here, not in operation, reservation by PM. Okay. This is an integration. Again, production work center reserved by plant maintenance. That work center, in the sense, for them it is an mission. Okay, what is you mean by production work center? Again, during your this work center session we discussed. Okay, somewhere I might have mentioned. PM, it is a group of people or individual responsible for work. Okay, for PS and QM. Again, like for PP, somewhere I might have mentioned, or I don't remember. Some PP, like, okay, PP.
Operation and production below. Yeah.
It is there. Yeah.
Yeah, it is there. So scroll down, you have written test.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, fine. So, see, actually, here somewhere, PP have maintained here. Sorry. Yeah. So that's why I remember. So here for PS, QM, everything, it is a group of people. Okay, for PP, it is a group of machines. We are dealing with the machines. Okay, in the work center, everything. That's why they are telling. If you go for this, here clearly mentioned, this field results in a capacity requirement of the PP work center. Okay, once it is entered in your equipment, and on that particular equipment, we are going to create an work order, and that time you are mentioning not in operation, then in their dashboard it will come so and so equipment is under maintenance. Okay, they should not plan any production. It's their
Question.
dashboard. They cannot control anything. Only a dashboard it will be mentioned. Again, it is in further. They can take some integration, further enhancements they can make.
Question.
And yeah, please.
Going back to PM as a group of people, is that any, like, there are multiple groups of people that has nothing to do with preventative maintenance?
No, it's related
Okay.
to your maintenance, right? Work. Individual also we can have, or group of people. Everything it's
So-
related to our PM only. Main work center it is.
So
Or
PM
maintenance
is
work.
PM is the group of people who do the preventative maintenance.
Exactly.
Okay. Thanks.
Preventive or corrective breakdown, different types of work. Yes. Now we'll go for create conditions. This should be enabled for that. Yeah. Now see, activate like default value for your current data as your basic date. When I'll go and create an order, just now we created one order, right? This is our order. So what is your date, basic start date and basic finish date? How this date has come? 2/8 current date. This is due to your configuration again. See here. This activate a default value for your current date as basic data. Okay, at the plant level. Default current date is has come. Okay, standard. Again, like we can change it based on the revision. Like revision, if you adopt any revision, right? Again, it will change. I'll go for some revision. So this is in past. It will give some error message. So these dates will be changed. It is in the past. It will give. So go for your default values for your units for your operations again. Here. See H. We can have H. Okay, the task list we have done, same thing we can perform at this level, HR. Okay, for the operation things. Anywhere to plant level, it is set. Now another thing, user status. Okay, in the general data, user status. User status separate session we had seen this. Define user status profile, and we have assigned that user status to your order types. So now what we will do is, already we have created. So I'll remove that from here for the standard thing, user make. Now this time we'll go for our order. We'll test with status profile. Okay, this is already created. I am assigning to newly created order type. Okay, this configuration is also done. So come back. Now there is like partners, a partner determination procedure. Same thing for notification. I'm just assigning it a define partner determination procedure. Already it is there. See, general notification. It will be there. One partner determination. Assign that partner determination procedure to your order. Okay, our order is this part. So we will see this plant maintenance. Okay, creation. Go for this customer not required any function like of the order we want to have. Again, we will see this. See, there are so many are there. Example, say you want to have this as a function, means for the order type, one partner is person responsible. Okay, reported by, for that case, like we will add. Rest everything, it's fine, not required. This BP partner function, it is used for the sales document and MM team mostly. We don't use much. And another one thing is scheduling part. See, scheduling, set scheduling. Yeah, if you are going for any external scheduling, okay, I said like in control keys we have seen, right? Define for each order type external scheduling. That time this will be useful. Okay, for external scheduling. Okay, in internal anyway we are doing internal scheduling only. For external we are using the PR. So scheduling we don't touch this. So again, maintain scheduling types. What are the different types? Like scheduling types here, like forward, here backward, capacity requirement, current date. Okay, all these things are scheduling types. We'll use like forward in time and this forwards, capacity requirements. Okay, all these things standard only creation. Here set the scheduling parameters for everything. Every scheduling parameter has been assigned. Need not to touch anything. So come back, go for your Next, create revisions we have seen. Now print control. Again, this is important. We have seen the shop papers. So go for define shop papers. You want to define a new shop papers, you know, all these shop papers are there, and you want to define, then go for a new entries and define. You have to provide a program name, ABAP form and all created by the ABAP team. So as of now, I'm using the existing shop papers to our order type. See here, need not to do anything. Why? Because star means like for every document type, all your shop papers have been assigned already. If you want to still go and assign, yesterday we have seen, just go for the new entries, mention your Z01C. Okay, what shop paper you require. So many are there. I'll mention 20 star, means starting with the 20. Yeah, all shop papers are assigned to this particular order type. Anyway, it is there, but still I'm showing it separately. So save it. So come back. So yeah, some default values for settlement or object information. I will cover it in the next class. Okay. We have talked about cost part, right? But if you go for this particular cost, so I'll remove this first. Go for it. Go for the cost. Here, if you go for the overview, means report or something, see these cost elements has come. How these cost elements has come. And here you are seeing this, okay, this particular costs. These are called like value category. Okay, value categories. How we'll describe means external services, internal activities, non-stock, overhead, stock material, how these things have come, from where this has come. Means now we have seen for internal activity, the cost flow, we have set this configurations. Okay, external services also we have done it. Okay, overhead also optional we have done it, but these things we didn't configure. This is nothing but a value category.